Guys, I'm about to reveal to you the simple strategy that changed the game for me, right? I'm sure you must have been hearing about support and resistance, but in this particular video is an advanced way of using support and resistance, especially how you can use it for entry and how you can also use it for exit, right? And also how you can use it as a key level to getting in and out of a trade. Recently, I just discovered that a lot of forex traders are struggling with how to get into a market, whether on a bullish trend or on a bearish trend, right? And that has been a lot of headache to some of you traders, right? But in this video, your mind will be blown because I'll be exposing to you how you can easily get in with this simple support and resistance strategy, but though advanced because of you can never find this even on any YouTube channel, even on any other mentorship, right? If you're seeing me for the first time, my name is Gordon Trades. I come here to share my knowledge with you and perhaps it can help you become profitable in the long run, right? So without wasting much of your time, let's dive right in and I'll be sharing my screen with you as well. Let's go. So here we have a pictorial representation of a candlestick, right? And how you can use it as a key level. So pay close attention to what I'm about to share with you because you will never find this on any other place or even on any other mentorship. Now, if you look here, right, we have a resistance. The one below here is support, right? Now, let's look at the one above here. Why is it a resistance? If you look here right now, on the red bar, on the red line, you'll notice that this white candle fails to break above, right? And it ended with a weak rejection. Now, after this candle closed, the second candle that opened was a bearish engulfing candle. Did you see that? So when you have a bearish engulfing candle, that means that there is a strong resistance here, right? Now, this now serves as a key levels. On this level, if you find this on the 15-minute time frame, that is to let you know that you can now go in for your sell. And if you find this on the 4-hour time frame, it lets you know that this zone is a very strong key level, right? So you need to scale down and look for your entry. Or else if you are a swing trader, you want to use the 4-hour time frame for your entry. Now if you look here, the one below, it shows that we have a very strong support here. Why? Because this white candle failed to break below this red, all right, line. That's why I could see that we have a weak rejection under. Then after these two candles, the third one that formed was a bullish engulfing candle. You can see this one engulfed these two candles. So making here a very strong support, right? So if you are looking for confirmation, if you find this on the 15-minute time frame, right, you want to be able to understand how to get in with just simple candlestick formation, right? So let's go to the next one. Now the next one is where we have previous resistance turning towards support, right? Now if you look here, you discover that the previous chart was just bearish engulfing candle. So if another candle formed and breaks above it, it lets you know that this particular resistance is no longer holding, right? If your initial bias was to look for sell, the moment you found that the next candle that formed after this bullish or bearish engulfing candle rather is went above this high, then that means this zone now becomes a support, right? Very smooth and very easy. Let's check this one below. You can see that this one we have a support here, but the other candle that formed here broke below this support, so that means it has disregarded this support. So this support now to this new candle is now a resistance, right? So if I was looking for buy initially, but I come to my chart and I discover that I have a candle that has violated this low, right? That means this is no more a strong support. The support has been violated. I need to move my buyer from buying to selling because now the support has been turned towards resistance. And I'll be showing this with you on a real chart, but let's take this for one example. You can see what we have here. We have price failing towards break above this zone, right? You can see when price got here, what happened? Here was a resistance, right? Where was the resistance? When price broke below it, right? As it came back here, that zone became a strong zone for this market to push up. So if you are looking to sell before, right? And you now discover that price has broken below this initial support that has turned to resistance. So here becomes a very key level for you where you want to go in. And you can see very small tight stop loss and this is over 1:10 risk to reward. So let me show you the trade I was able to take today, and I sent the same trade on BTC USD to my inner circle community, right? Now, this is the trade that I took today, right? And if you look at the concept, right, I will just be sharing with you on the 15-minute time frame because I don't want the video to be that long. Now if you look here, you will notice that we have price initially failing to break, all right, above this zone, right? We have a double top here. Now what now happened? The moment I discovered that price has broken above the double top, right, which is a resistance, you can see price came down here, sellers took over from here. But what we have here, price broke it. Then that was when I drew this my what zone here, right? Then I was waiting for the market to come back at this as a support. You can see the same thing I just shown you guys. You can see, so this works almost on every instrument. Now you can see price broke above it. It was a resistance before, but the moment we have a candle that breaks above it, it now became a previous resistance, now turned to support. So the moment price came here, that I discovered that we have a rejection to the upside. You can see price failed to break below it. That was when I called this trade out in my inner circle community, and in less than an hour we smashed TP. Right, we were about to get to TP, just one more pip. I told them to close because I was seeing a weak rejection. You can see, so this is the signal that I sent out. You can see, and this is the pictorial information of the chart. There was the before, and this is the after. You can see. So when I saw that price is almost getting to our TP, I told them to close. And this is how you can take profits. You can make good money in the market, right? By just understanding how to use these strategies, advanced support and resistance. You can see very smooth. Now I'll be showing you another trade that I took on volatility indices to let you know that it works on any instrument. Now this is VIX 75, right? If you look here, I have two trades running right now, right? Now why was I able to get in on this sell? If you notice here, price failed to break below this zone, right? You can see here price failed to break below this zone, right? You can see we have a support here, right? Look at this candle, we have a support here, right? Now when price broke below that support, now this support automatically becomes a resistance for the next candle that is coming up, right? It becomes a resistance for the next candle that will be coming up, right? You can see price broke it. This red candle disrespected this support. Now I had to wait for it to come back into it. So when I saw that price came back into it and had a weak rejection, that was why I got in. I haven't got in earlier, you can see, because I already knew that this market will still come down. So with that, I got in, right? Then number two, you want to also know the direction of the market. Trade towards the direction of the market. That can also be of an advantage for you. Now I took this second sell, right? Because you can see price was giving weak rejection. This is support here, right? So but the moment price broke below this support, what happened? I waited for it to come back as a retest, right? As a retest. Then that was where I got in on another sell. So this particular strategy works on anything you're trading. Okay, guys, so that is just the advanced strategy of using the supports and resistance on how to get into a trade with accuracy and right precision. The advantage you have for you is that learn to know the direction of the market and use this particular strategy to get in and get out of a trade. If you find it helpful, like this video, subscribe to the channel if you've not already done so, and I'll be seeing you in my next video. Thank you.